Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for joining me. I'm out here in Buffalo, New York. We're waiting on the snow. I don't know why it's such a big deal. We get snow all the time here in Buffalo. People are blowing it way, way, way out of proportion. They've been talking about snow for the last 5 days. I got up this morning. I put on Good Morning America, was checking it out. We were the top story. Unbelievable. And nothing's happening at all. I watched the guy last night live. He was driving through from the Cleveland area. It's just normal everyday snow. What's up, Shredder? How are you? Thanks for stopping by. It's just everyday snow that we get. Ain't nothing going on. No big deal. And if we get 2-3 feet of snow, we get through it. You might be stuck home for the day. It might inconvenience you. Clay, bro, you were just in. Sweet. I was out running around putting some stakes and checking stuff out. You're fine. It's good. Definitely. See if I can get this on the way. But anyways, I just wanted to do a live in case anybody else is watching these storm chasing guys. You know, they're coming up to our area of woods. I'm not sure what their expertise are, but it'd be kind of like me going down south and reporting live on a tornado or a hurricane. I've never been in one, so it's kind of hard to say in regards to what they're trying to do. I know they're trying to get views and everything, but it's no, like I said, it's not the end of the world. No big deal. Let me see what we got going. If I can get back to this without shutting everything off, because I might shut everything down. Because I'm buttons. So let's see. We get out of here. Hey, CB, how are you? I was pushing buttons again. I lost it. Lost my little connection. See if I could try this again and see if I don't get out of this. So I'll probably. Okay, let's hope we can keep it going. Hey, Paul Hetty, thanks for stopping by. Hey, CB, it says, hey, Paul, cheers. Nope, no plowing at all. I'll switch it around. Let me get you guys set up here so I can show you my view of the street. Yeah, I'm back. I keep pushing buttons and I'm messing things up. We don't want that. We want our camera. Switch to view so you guys can see what's going on. I don't think I'll be plowing tomorrow. I kind of think that, you know, we might get some snow in regards, but it's probably going to be a bust. There we go. I'm back. So yeah, we got some lake effect clouds up there, but nothing's coming down. I see all the big guys are coming to town. Do some live video. But I guess if you never had snow before, it might be something that's crazy and something you might never seen. Something you'll be interested in. But like I said, there's not a drop of snow. So usually, hey Chadio, what happened? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Usually what happens, just like in life, when I was younger, I would go out on dates and I have all these big ideas of going on, you know, dates with people and all this fun stuff was going to happen and nothing really happened. So we're at the mercy of the lake over here. And until the wind starts blowing southwest, when it blows southwest, right now it's more westerly, then I'll get it on here. I gotta read what you said in a second. But just checking it out. Like I said, I was out. I put a couple of stakes up on some couple new houses I got. So a lot of the older people are calling, asking questions because they're all worried about it because it's getting blown way out of proportion. I actually think that the supermarkets they actually sponsor all these people for putting out all these warnings and watches so they get more grocery people to go grocery shop and pick up business for them. Like I said, it's Buffalo. It's not the end of the world. We can't take care of the snow. Nobody's going to be able to. Also, they got a lot of snow. The Watertown area will be getting also off of Lake Ontario, but they know how to deal with it too. You just stay home till it stops snowing a little bit and go out when you can. When I was younger, I used to fight Mother Nature all the time. Now I let Mother Nature tell me what's going on. I used to call the shots, like I said, when I was younger, but getting older, trying to be more wiser and trying to be more safe. I don't want to end up, getting possibly hurt in regards to getting stuck in the snow. I'm getting older, so I don't have the motivation to go after and chase the snow around like I used to, because now I'm more concerned about my health. A lot of people, that hire you, they want to be top priority, which you can't be the top priority. You got to watch your safety. But hey, if something happens to me along the line and, something happens in the weather, well, I just get a new plow guy. Kind of like everything else in life where, you can be replaced. Everything's replaceable, except for your mom. Except your mom isn't replaceable. But I just get a kick out of, all these people are hyping us up to be the storm of all centuries. If it does come true, the actual snow event, this will be the fifth big storm I've been worked through. And you know what? I made it through the last four. I'll make it through this one. Some people might be inconvenienced. They might not be happy, but sorry. If you're not happy, call somebody else. So I was watching another guy. He's coming in from Rochester. It was pretty funny just now. And he said that he'll be live through the snow event. Yeah. The only thing is, I'll be live looking out my window for a little while. So, I mean, I know about the snow. These guys, they might be, so-called, experts or have degrees in it, but until you actually fought Mike Tyson a couple times, you have no idea what he's going to throw at you. You can watch all the videos you want and be a self-proclaimed expert in the field or have a degree. A lot of people that got degrees don't even know how to change a flat tire. So it's just really, I'll park this way so you guys can see. It's just really aggravating to see these people just hyping it up to something that makes it, so worrisome. There's nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. I'll read your comments now because I'm going to take a break for a second to see what you got. Hey, Jason, thank you for stopping by. Gotta move the phone. Let's see if I can get this a little bit bigger. Let's see what we got. You guys typed a lot. Oh, let's see. I'm fine. It hasn't stopped snowing yet. Okay, Shredder, yet. You might get 24 hours of light snow. Cheers. Now I'm not plowing. Definitely broadcast went too far. They're definitely hyping up. This is so true. This is one of my friends. He's from the area where I live. Known him forever. And he's got that right. I'm back. Yep. Sorry about that. 2014. Yeah, Chatty, I worked through that. If you're still listening, that was storm number 3 for me of major storms. And then no, I was in that area today, just putting some stakes out. We've got more snow in Denver today than Buffalo. That's cool. Look south of you, Orchard Park area. The Orchard Park area, my friend lives out there, and he said he had about 6 inches of heavy wet snow last night. Mostly sleet. That's right. Snow in West Virginia, but gone. Oh yes, Jason. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna play Jason on this one. I'm gonna play under 3 feet. I'll say under 3 feet. At least I hope so, because it'll be a long day. If not, no, you never get trapped. When I was a young boy, we had a blizzard of 77 in our area, and there was snow everywhere. And there was everybody was stuck, home for a couple days, and we'll be in the teens Friday through Sunday. Minus 25. Shredder's from Florida originally. Yep. In Wisconsin. I can tell you about I'll show you my other truck is at the shop. I'll drive by and show you. I got stuck on the highway for 16 hours. Yeah. That's one thing you guys want to do if anybody's in the Buffalo, New York area. Don't drive on the throughways. I'm telling you, that's the worst thing you could do, because if some people start getting stuck, you're stuck, and there's no way to get off. You're just stuck there. And you're at the mercy of the snow then. So I stay away. I stay away from any type of I'll take all the back roads to get where I gotta go. I'm not getting stuck. But I'll show you one of my trucks back, the one with the broken brake lines. I had to replace all the brake lines from there's like a black box under the driver's seat. I had to replace all those. So it was quite a large bill, but it's ready to be picked up. It's outside the shop. I'll show you. I'll be there in like 10 seconds. I'll be pulling in. This is the area that I work out of. This is my main truck that I use. I like it the best. This guy's got smart. He's got a beer. He's dropping off some beer over here. So the Bat Blue bus. But there's my truck right there. I got to pick it up this afternoon and take it home. Get the plow back on it. Get it ready to go. But I like that truck better. That's an 04. That's only a half ton. But I do all private. I do all residential drives, I should say. And they're all my snow grass cutting customers. So they're pretty. I take pretty good care of it. And then so that's only a half ton. But it does the job because I don't beat it up. And there it is. Little Bat Blue bus. Anybody want a beer? We got beer. Hey, Connie, thanks for stopping by. I'm just taking everybody for a little ride. So a couple people who are they're live driving around up here, and there ain't nothing going on. Maybe tonight we'll get some. You almost did that the one day. Reverse to exit, but that was awesome. Hey, Connie, how popular is the Bat Blue in your area? The Bat Blue, Jason, I'll talk about more about the trucks in a second. I would say Labatt Blue and Budweiser are the two most popular beers. If we're just talking about, not IPA, just regular beers. Labatt Blue really took off in our area because they support the Buffalo Bills and the Sabres, so the Buffalo Sabres. So they took off. I prefer Budweiser over Labatt Blue, or Labatt, I should say, or Bud Light over Labatt Blue Light, but they're pretty popular. So I would say it's probably 50-50 what you prefer. And then we got a lot of the cheaper beers too. A lot of beer. I don't do IPAs or nothing like that, so I can't comment like our beer friends could comment on them because I'm no beer expert. I just drink beer for fun. So that's my truck. I'm gonna get it. Got to pick it up at 3 o'clock. I got to pay the bill at 3. Score up with the guy. And my other truck, that's the wife's truck. I don't like it for plowing. It's a 17. There's a 3/4 ton Chevy. I just don't like the way they designed it in regards to you can't really see the snowplow blade because at least on the older style truck that I like to use, you can see where the front end ends, and you can see downward, so you can see your whole plow blade basically. And as for the newer style Chevys, I'm not sure about Fords or Dodges because I don't have none of them. But the new style Chevys, they kind of make it high in the front end and high in the rear end, and it kind of feels like you're sitting like in a little hole or a low spot inside the cab. So you really can't, besides the plow markers, I call them rookie markers. They you can't see your plow blade. So, and then I got a super old also. I got a super old. Also, I got another 3/4 ton, 04 also. That's like my first plow truck, but that one's super rusty in regards to Buffalo, New York, road salt ate it all up. But everything's brand new on it. The only thing that's not brand new is the body. It's got a rebuilt transfer case, rebuilt transmission, new power steering box, power steering pump, all new power steering lines, tranny cooler lines, tranny cooler, all new brakes, all new brake lines, because the road salt was bad, but now they use brine. They use brine in our area, and with the brine, it really eats up everything because it makes everything just get so sticky. So if you didn't get a chance to wash the salt off your vehicle, it just goes to town, because a lot of days it's like in the 20s and 30s, and it's just ideal conditions for that road salt while the truck's just sitting there, just keep eating it away. I gotta stop in a second. I'll read the comments and see what you got going on. And then also I got my skidster. I don't got nobody to run my skidster right now though, so I really won't be able to make no extra money. Because a lot of times, if we do get a large amount of snow, like 3 feet or over, a lot of guys will come in from, say, like Erie, Pennsylvania, or the Rochester or Syracuse area, and they'll make all the quick money because they don't got no customers, so they could get flagged down on the street by somebody. They could do the job. As we're all, I would drive by and maybe doing a house next door, and they'll try flagging me down. People, they'll be like, "Can you do mine?" I'll be like, "No, I'm sorry, I can't do yours right now because I got 20 more people to get to that I haven't got to there that are actually paying my bills." So if I come back to recheck and it's not done, I'll do it for you. But a lot of times it gets done by somebody else grabs it, and that's where you make the big money. Like when we had that 7 feet of snow back in 2016, or I should say 2017, we had the 7 feet of snow, and those guys were coming in. They were getting a single wide driveway. They were charging $400 or $500, and that was what we were charging for the whole season for snow plowing. And people were paying it in cash. Most of them whipping out $100 bills and paying it and getting your driveway cleared. So, but it all falls back to what a good job either the city, town, or village does by you a snow plow. Because if they can't get the roads cleared, it don't matter if your driveway is cleared or not. You ain't going nowhere. But then there's also a lot of people around here too that have they got bald tires, or they got summer tires on their cars, and they're low to the ground, front wheel drive. So you get that amount of snow, you stop anywhere, and as soon as you step on the gas, your car just sinks right down and you're stuck. So, and a lot of people, they also don't know how to turn off the traction control on their vehicles, and they'll be doing one wheel burnouts trying to get the car unstuck. If they just took the traction control off, it might have both front wheels spinning. So, but there's a lot of that in regards to people are gotta go. I don't know where they gotta go, but they gotta go. So I kind of tend to agree with the new change of what they're trying to preach to people is that hey, we're expecting a lot of snow. Get what you need the day before or 2 days before, and just stay home. Because you don't know how many phone calls I got in the past where it'd be snowing like crazy, and I answer the phone, and they'd be like, "Oh, I got to get to the drugstore and get my medicine." I'm like, I tell them right back. I said, "It's not, it is my problem in a way, but it's not my problem." I say, "Why didn't you go yesterday and go get your medicine? It was sunny and 40 degrees out. You'd have no problem. You could get in and out, go to the drugstore and be out of there in 15 or 20 minutes. Now you got a 1 or 2 hour project you're working on." I got to stop somewhere so I can look at the chat real fast and see. But the clouds are picking up, but the clouds ain't nothing right now. It's 35 degrees. But a lot of these, when the low comes through and it kicks up the cold front, it actually has a way of making hey, what's up, Joey? It has a way of hey, Toad, what's up? It has a way of like cooling the temperature off. Let's say yesterday afternoon it was 41, and when I got home it was 32, and that was only a matter of a couple miles. So let's see what we got here. How's it hanging? Little bat blue. Yep. You got in Toad. Thanks for stopping. Thank you. I haven't heard. Yeah, it does. They do make sparks. That way, it's good though. You want your plow to make sparks because that way you know it's scraping. Nope, no snow yet, Joe. We're still waiting. They blow it way out of proportion. But you know what? The Bills game might get canceled because I don't think they'll be able to move 2 or 3 feet of snow out of there and get the sheets shoveled, get the seats shoveled out. Just looked at the wind map. You'll get snow around 6. Yeah, yeah. They're saying about 7 or 8. No, no, Joe. The closest one to me would be at the Buffalo airport, right by there. It's like a minute away from the Buffalo airport. So, but I'm married, so I could look, but I can't touch. It's kind of the same thing at the bar, also. CB, what's up? Joey, cheers. Joey, Joey. Oh, I don't know what I just did, but we went too far. It's rained by you for the last month. That's cool. I don't know. There's a lot of people talking about the game's going to be moved, but nobody said nothing about the game being moved, from the actual, Bills organization or not. Trust me, they don't want to lose no money either. Yeah, it's best to turn that off if you get stuck. Yeah, yeah. If you're stuck, try to turn that off, and you'll get out easier. Well, let's see. Colin is sick for tomorrow. Yep, like our one friend said, his name is Sick and Tired. That's me too. I was hoping a game would happen. Old school football. Yeah, that'd be cool. Trust me, they want that game to happen too. Yeah, you got it, Toad. I would go. Yeah, I like going. It's fun. Yep, that's true. I got a real short leash, Shredder. My leash is super short, so I can look, but I can't touch. They made a song about that. But no, because trust me, the Buffalo Bills, or not necessarily the Buffalo Bills, but the NFL, they don't want to lose no money at all. You think about it, when everybody was sick and nobody could go nowhere in a lockdown, and they were still playing football games. That's pretty crazy, in my opinion. But money talks, so trust me, they don't want to lose none of that money. I'm not saying just from the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns, but the whole organization don't want to lose no money at all because that's their gravy train. So, but there is a good possibility, but I'm calling for a bust. When I say call for a bust, I'm saying there was under 3 feet. Somebody I commented on under 3 feet. I'm just hoping that maybe we get like maybe 10 to 12 inches out of the whole thing. That would be great, because yes, I could make some crazy money if I can get some help. Because I'm a one-man army, I can't do it all by myself anymore. I can make some decent, crazy, crazy money, just from a day or two of hard work. But I'm older, so I'm not interested in making that crazy money no more. Because I'd rather sit home and watch TV or see what you guys are doing on there. I got to stop for a second, Jordy, what you said, and see if I missed it. Well, yeah, they don't want to lose no money, that's for sure, in regards to football. But I don't know how. There's no way that we'll get that stadium shoveled out. Because they'll pay you like $15 an hour to go shovel, and if you stay enough, they'll give you some free food. And I guess they give you free drinks. I never did it, so I don't know no clue on that. But that's a lot of snow to move if we get that much snow. But it's Buffalo. We deal with it. It's gonna snow. That's one thing I always tell people. I tell them, hey, it snowed before you were born, and it's gonna snow after you die. Same thing with the grass. The grass is gonna grow whether you're dead or alive. So let's not make it into a problem. We got a lot more bigger bigger problems to take care of than worrying about snow. You know, if you're kind of ready for it, and it's no big deal. I'll be in less than 5 minutes. I'll be at Lake Erie in Hamburg, New York. I'm in Blaisdell right now, Blaisdell, New York, which is about from downtown Buffalo. It's like maybe 4 miles, if that, 3-4 miles. And I'll be at Hamburg Beach. I'll show you guys. We'll see what the lake looks like, and we'll look towards the south town, see what the snow looks like. But I read what you guys got going on. Bad grass doesn't die. True, very true. Let's see what you got there, Joe. You said. I can't comment on that in case my wife is watching somewhere. CB, in regards to the airport closing, I didn't hear nothing about it because I've listened to the radio. I mean, I had it on all morning listening to the talk show. But I can tell you about Buffalo. If you got a departure flight out of Buffalo, there's a pretty good chance you'll make it out of Buffalo because they're pretty good and efficient at getting it going. But as for incoming traffic, that I'm not too sure of, because you might get the airline to cancel on your end wherever you're coming in from. But actually to leave Buffalo, there's a good chance that you'll get done because they got top notch equipment, real good de-icer stuff. So they'll get out there and get it done. But as for like I said, your airport and you're coming to Buffalo, that might be a different story. They might not want to fly in it. Let's see. Ask a chick if she wants to see your trousers. Yeah, I call it trouser trout. Trouser trout. I'm surprised that. No salt. Hey, Serge. What's up, Serge? Thanks for stopping by. No, we really just got a little bit of grapple. I don't know if you know what grapple is. Grapple is up here where I'm at. This is the Ford stamping plant. Grapple looks like a BB gun that you shoot out of BBs, and it's 36 degrees still. So, but there is some salt. If you go probably about 3 more miles south, it'll start getting a little bit of snow because this is probably another mile worth the cutoff line from last night where you got just a tiny bit of snow. And then towards Sparkles Way, they've been getting the snow all morning down in Ellicottville. So, see, not bad at all. I'm almost there. I'll be there in about another minute and a half. I'll be to that. We can check out the lake. See what it looks like. Hey, Toad. So just chilling, Gonna go home and try to get some sleep tonight. Great. It says the power's out of my house. Son of a gun. That stinks. We'll be at the lake in about 1 minute. I'm going to be turning. So you'll see these guys like on the Weather Channel and that. They said that Mike Seidel, I think, is in the area. Mike Seidel, he from the Weather Channel. He'll be happy to get some thunderstorm. But you'll see, I'm going to pull in right here. You'll see that I got that Hamburg, New York. This is where a couple years ago they had made a video like the car got frozen in ice. The ice kept blowing over the brake wall and was stuck there for a couple days. So that was pretty amazing, that ice sculpture car. It's a real good little fish fry place if you guys like fish fries. Got a real nice view. You sit inside. On the back they got like a patio, but not now. It's too crappy out to sit outside. But here we are. We'll see at the lake. But that's take you guys out. We'll go out the lake. See what we got here. What you said. Hey, thanks, Joey. Thanks for saying it. I'm not a big pusher. Wow, you just have far back to get your truck by 3. Yeah, it's not too far away. No. Yeah, because then my mechanic's going hunting next week. Next week starts, I should say this Saturday starts. That's pretty breezy out here. Shotgun season for next week, Saturday. So there's Buffalo right there. There's that clock. Making it any bigger. No. There's that downtown. Now Spectrum's telling me that the power's out too on my internet. It's a nice little restaurant actually. Pretty windy out here. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Well, it looks like it might be snowing down there. Show you that clock a little closer. That stinks. I gotta go home and play with the power and put my generator on. Hook that up. Hopefully it ain't gonna be long. Man, is it breezy out there? I don't know if you guys could hear or not. But yeah, this is exactly where I was parked, where the ice sculpture car was. I was frozen in. So if you guys see any reports out of Buffalo, they're standing next to the lake, and you see this little clock tower they put up, you'll say, damn, I was there. I know where it's at. Yeah, poor Sue was just hanging out in the wind. He ain't going nowhere. You see what you guys said. I'll spin around and face the water. I got a nice little hot dog stand over here. They're closed though, because it's wintertime now, or the fall, I should say. But they got some super, super good hot dogs. Charbroiled hot dogs. Let's see what I got. See what you guys said over here. MD, welcome to the chat. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, it is windy, Toad. Thank you. You're from Dallas? All right. Maybe you'll see some snow. Thank you for stopping by. Sounds a bit distorted. Yep. Look out for the Lake Erie Monster. No, we don't got no Lake Erie Monster around here. The Loch Ness guy. Yeah, I'm in a Buick. Yeah. That's for sure. Look out for the lake guy. Distorted. A Plinko chip? High tide. Nope. Welcome, MD. Thank you. Yeah, but Jason, with the comment on that, I have to. I'm gonna have to work, so I can't get too carried away. But yeah, I do got some. I got some last night. You guys seen the video when I was heading home? Those are the essentials that I had back on it. But yeah, that's and then down the street, if you guys want to go, I'll take you to the beach. We got a nice little beach over here. It's called Hamburg Beach. It's about another minute away. I'll take you guys for a ride. See what's going on. So I'm just out here, seeing what's going on, driving around, wasting time. I hope it misses us, though. I hope we don't get much. I hope that it turns out to be a bust, because that's fine with me. What are we learning here? We're going to the beach, JV, so make sure that you get your bikini or your thong and your swim towel. I got the sunscreen, though, so you don't need sunscreen. You're still wearing shorts? Nice. Well, you can wear shorts here, too. You just got to be a little crazy. Because it might be super cold and, not used to it. So, but like I said, they're just blowing everything out of proportion. Hot dogs, I can't. I got to read that in a second because I'm driving, so I can't see. We'll be at this beach in about 20 more seconds. It's coming up. Nice beach. The only thing is, you got to have a sticker to go to this beach to park your car, or else they'll give you a ticket. So that's the only. It's like for residents, so that's the only bad thing about it. But it's nice though because they clean it up nice and they groom it every morning. They groom the sand, so it's nice. And they got lifeguards and they got it roped off so you can go swimming. But I don't swim in the lake, not no more. I either swim at a friend's house. I'm done with swimming pools. Don't got them anymore. The kids got big, so no more swimming pools. So we're at the Hamburg Beach. No dogs allowed. So if you got a dog, can't bring them. And you can't go in the water. Water entry prohibited. See, I'll read what you guys said in a minute. Find a place to park up here. So that's the actual beach right there. But we got a nice, probably about 6 or 7 miles down the road, maybe 7 or 8. We got a nice little beach bars that are privately owned, so you could go there and hang out, have fun. And we also got we were just by that Ford plant. There's a state park. The only thing bad about the state park is they charge you $7 to park your car in the parking lot. And you can't take no coolers with you with any alcohol or anything. So you could take like water and pop, but they do actually check your coolers, which isn't too cool. Come on, birds, move. Get out of the way. I'll read what you guys said in a second. All the birds are hanging out. Let me read what you guys got going on. Got a lot going on. We're still wearing shorts, Kate. We've seen that one. Maybe we'll send some cold air down you guys. What are we learning here? There we go. Beer, hot dogs, fish. Love this channel already. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Yep. A lot of people on this channel, we're all friends, so we're just hanging out. And I'm just trying to see if anybody hustling skills. Yep. If anybody would stop by, because all the other guys are in town. Yeah, I will. I'll be snowplowing, Joey. Definitely. JV in the house. But I don't think I'm gonna start snowplowing till probably 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. Because if it starts snowing tonight, they're calling for snow in my area about 8 o'clock. Tonight it's supposed to start snowing. So I'm not gonna chase the snow. I'm just gonna let it snow all night. And then I'll get up about 4, start the truck, and then try to be out of the house by about 5. So I should be on the road by about 5, I'm thinking. And then I'll fight it, and then I'll just go around and a couple houses I got, people actually work. So I'll have to get them out. Or at least try to get them out, because theoretically they should stay home tomorrow if it's going to snow that hard, and just hang out. But then what I'll just do is I'll go out, I'll pop them open. I got a couple of older seniors that I know they won't care if I get there or not. Some of the other seniors, they want to get their driveway plowed whether or not they're going nowhere. And I'm just going to go back home or go to, we got I'm friends with a bunch of guys that work for the one city that I plow in, and I can just go hang out at the DPW and see what they got going on. It's fun at the lake. I prefer that to the city. Cool. But you could only go certain times. I tell you, Joey, next time we get together in another stream where we're more private, I'll tell you a story about the lake that concerns me. But I don't want to say nothing because people might be watching and some people might know what I'm talking about. The signals are shit down by the lake. I'm not sure what you mean, Joey, by that. Hi, JV. Oh, what do we got here? Hey, can you guys still hear me? Because I got a phone call. Can somebody type in the chat if they can hear me? I don't know if you guys can hear me. I got a phone call, so I'm gonna have to jump off for a second and jump back on. Somebody was calling, so it might have messed me up on my end. So, okay, you can hear me, James? Thanks for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes I get a phone call when I'm live and it kicks the signal down, so you can't hear my voice. In the south, we don't have to worry about snow. Okay, MD, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're good. Yep. Thank you. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. If you did, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. I think the birds are going to lunch or something. Paul, it says, what? A good snow blower that's relatively inexpensive for a homeowner. I'll show you later on this afternoon. I like single stages because I could pick them up, put them in the back of my truck. So I use a little Toro. It's about $400. It's a 4-stroke though, so it's pretty nice. It doesn't do real good though. Like if you get heavy snow, like with ice chunks in it at the end of the driveway, it doesn't work for that. But it's just a single stage. It's got rubber flap on it. If you had rubber flap snow blowers back in the day, they stink. They were a piece of crap. Jason, yeah, anybody who has in regards to the bars and that, anybody who serves alcohol, trust me, if there's a big storm going on, people show up because they don't want to sit home, be stuck at home. So they'll go there and they'll spend a lot of money on drinks just to kind of forget what's going on. Let me see what you got. Tornado is Spanish for bull. Yep, maybe. Let's see what it says. The police tell him that his car. No, they ain't giving no helicopters flying today. It's too windy. They won't let them go up for like a rescue helicopters. 23 watching. It could be a moment, maybe. We'll see if I can get to thousands. But that's what I'd recommend for a snowblower. But if, it also depends on how big your driveway is, because my little snowblower only does 20 inches at a time. Keep up the great coverage, and you might even subscribe. Okay, thank you. That would be great. Yep. With the paver, with the snow, that'll definitely be fine. But if I was like come and give you an estimate for snow plowing, I would pass on that because you catch a paver and also you knock 50 of them out or 100 of them out. So you got to have like a plow blade that's got like a heavy duty rubber flap on it to plow those. But yeah, that would work fine. Any type of a snowblower would work good as long as your pavers are nice and nice and leveled out, and they got no bumps. But if depending on your area, if you get a lot of snow and you're not going to take you're not going to take the snowblower moving around if you like going mobile, then I would get a 2-stage snowblower. That's definitely a lot better because that a 2-stage snowblower would throw the snow, maybe 30 or 40 feet. As for that little guy got, he only probably throws it maybe 10 to 20 feet, depending on how wet and heavy it is. Because right now, if we get snow tonight, when it comes, it's going to be super, super wet and heavy. As we're like, because the lake is still warm. The lake's like 54 degrees where we're at. And when the cold air blows over the lake warm water, it makes that lake effect snow for us. And the snow gets so heavy. So, but in a way, we're good. We're lucky that the snow is actually water related, because if not, if it was a dry type of snow, an inch of rain uh, equals usually 1 foot of snow as a comparison. But with it being so wet, and when I mean wet by being heavy, not powdery, so if you pick it up, it's, the easiest way to explain it, it'll make a good snowball. When I say wet, you pick it up, you make a snowball instantly with it. As for if it's powder, which would be light, you couldn't make a snowball really hard. So the snow will be super, super heavy today and tomorrow. And that usually, for a lake effect event, that'll most of the time it'll be heavy wet snow. And then if you have just like a normal snowstorm comes through, like just say a low comes through and makes snow, as long as it's not lake effect, a lot of times that snow will be more powdery, so it'll be lighter and it'll be more deeper, but it'll be easier to clear. So the temperature has a lot to do with the water content. So for the first couple of weeks of snow, usually it's pretty wet snow. And then halfway through the season, it turns to more of a powdery, just like a general snowfall that affects everybody. And then where I'm at, usually by February, the lake usually starts to freeze. But the lake hasn't froze here in Buffalo in a couple of years now. It hasn't completely frozen over. I mean, we do get some, ice at the shore and that, maybe a couple miles out, but it hasn't completely locked up. Now, down at the other end of the lake area, down by Toledo and all that, they freeze up a little bit quicker than us because Lake Erie is a shallow lake. If you guys are familiar with like how deep the Lake Erie actually is, it's not too deep, so they usually freeze up a lot quicker than say Lake Ontario. Lake Ontario is real deep, so that barely freezes up. Then the other lakes, I don't know because I'm not an expert on that. I just pay attention to the weather in my area and the lakes. So I'll read what you guys are saying in a second. So Joe, if you're still looking and listening, I'm gonna show you. This was a good little stop for entertainment purposes. We're gonna stop here, but it's been closed for a couple of years. We'll come up on the right as soon as I get through this traffic light. It was a fun bar to stop at, but we spent a lot of money. But it was a good time. Sometimes you go there, you'd be stuck there for hours. You go to Lane, Michigan is too. I mean, talk about Lake Michigan. I don't know too much about Lake Michigan. There's Lake Superior. I don't know about that either. My hair color there is painted pink, so this was a place here, Joe. It was a nice little hangout place, but it's closed. It's been closed for years. But it's right next to the board plant, so you have to stop and check it out. So see what we got going on. Yeah, so that's the Buffalo Ford stamping plant. They used to have a picture of what they used to make. They were big in making a lot of parts for the Escapes, the Ford Escape. So I got a couple customers that work for the Ford plant. They're good customers. They pay. They don't complain about the price because they make a good wage working there. I never was that lucky back in the day to come across good jobs like that, but now there's jobs everywhere. You don't have to apply. You just got to go say, I'm looking for work. If you want, they'll hire you right on the spot at one of these places. You'll be good to go. But I haven't watched news since I haven't been home since probably 8:30 this morning. I took off, did put some plow markers up on a couple new houses, and I picked up a permit for one little area I'm snow plowing because I don't feel like getting hassled. It's just cheaper to pay the permit than deal with getting a ticket because a lot of times the police will let you go, but once in a while you get somebody who isn't too friendly and give you a ticket. So it's just cheaper to pay the little fee up front to get your permit, be legit, and it's a lot cheaper in regards to having to go to court in the evening and waste a couple hours, or just pay the money and get over it. Basically, we're just trying to stop everybody, which is about possible, from putting snow on the street, doing stuff like that. Because the snow plows come down the street in our area, and the next thing you know, 5 minutes later, the homeowners come back out with their snow blowers and they throw it right back to the street. So it's a never-ending game sometimes for the people. that's for sure. So they're just trying to get the guys who snowplow just to follow by the rules. Which, if you're doing it to make money, you know what the rules are. So you don't run snow across the street. You don't put snow too far into the driveway to block people's views. So it's just a couple common sense things. But a lot of the other people, they don't care. So, but there's so many people nowadays that got snowplows on their vehicles, especially how they make like a half-ton plow. A lot of SUVs in there plows even. So you really can't tell, who's doing this for profit, who's doing it for, just to do their own driving. So it's kind of a losing battle for any code enforcement people. And then they got better things to do. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you ain't doing nothing stupid like putting all the snow on the street or that, they're not going to mess with you. Because like I said, they got bigger problems to have to take care of than worry about guys. But also, it's I don't want to say a money grab, but it's just generating a couple extra bucks maybe for the town, city, or villages that you're in. So I'll read your guys' chats at the gas station. Gas is by me is $3.73 and $5.69 for diesel. That guy's got some stuff in his trunk there. They must have been in the South Towns earlier. Read what you guys said. My little thing fell out. Let's see what you guys got going on. But nothing going on here with the. We want settings, camera. Turn it on to me. I'll see what you guys got going on. Okay, here I am. I got shaved this afternoon. Looking a little rough. I have to do that for the. When I go live tonight, but I'm gonna go live tonight for my house. It's not. I'm sure you guys got a lot of comments. Anybody feel free in the chat. Say hi if you'd like. We don't fight. You got an iPhone. You need headset on some kind. No, I don't have an iPhone. I got an Android. I got a Motorola. Probably too far away from him. Yeah, bridges freeze first, so true. Hard to hear me? Okay. So I'm going to jump off for a second and I'll be right back up. I'll see if that gets my mic better. Okay, hopefully I got better on that one. Maybe you could hear me better. Hopefully so. Sorry about that. Let me see where we're at. You said my mic wasn't working. I don't know if I'm any better, Joey. Let me know if I sound any better. 34 people. Yeah, thank you, JV. Thank you. Lake is getting warmed up. We'll head out later. Sweet. Get a lottery ticket. I played. I spent $30 on that Powerball, and I got won $4, so I lost 26 bucks. Getting lotto. I only play the lotto when it gets real high. I make most of my donations to the casino instead. Now it sucks again. Okay, sounds a lot better. Good. Thank you. 30 people told. Yep, thank you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5. Could be. Could be. But the sun's out. It's looking good. I sound loud and clear. It's good now. Hey, Bill, welcome to the chat. Thank you for stopping by. I'm in a place called Lackawanna, New York. It's a first-ring suburb of Buffalo, New York. So if you were in downtown Buffalo, New York, it's probably about a mile away, a mile and a half south of Buffalo. Not far at all. And I'm right next to Lake Erie. So I'm in the sweet spot. I'm supposed to get, if you look at all the maps, they're saying 36 to 48 inches of snow. So I hope not, but I can get through it. I've done this before. I snowplow since 1993. I've been in the snowplow and lawn care game. So, but also back then I was a lot younger, so I was motivated to get stuff done. Yeah, yep. I'm on the Hamburg Turnpike. Yep, that's where I'm on. And that beach was off the Hamburg Turnpike that I was just at too. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so yeah, I'm in Lackawanna, Blaisdell, and Hamburg, New York. I took you guys, Bill, I don't know if you've seen it a couple minutes ago. I was at Hamburg, New York, where I was showing you guys there was a tower with a clock on it. You might see that if you watch videos later on tonight on the news. Sounds great. And then thank you for stopping by. But they're blowing it, Bill. They're blowing it way out of proportion. We get snow all the time in Buffalo. You used to live in Buffalo? Sweet. Nice. I was watching another guy who was coming in from the Cleveland area on the freeway to do his stream. He's a pretty big guy too, because he was actually at Good Morning America. I seen the credit they gave him for his picture. Last night he was driving through it, and it was just normal snow, Bill, and he made it seem like it was the end of the world on his videos. Oh, you used to live in Lancaster? Yep, Lancaster's going to get it for sure. It's going to come. It's going to go on an angle. It's going to catch, Buffalo, Lackawanna, South Buffalo, Cheektowaga, Lancaster, Depew, Alden, and maybe a little bit of Amherst. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by. I've been to Buffalo like one time when I was a kid. Okay, well, you come again, JV. Bring your pillow and sleeping bag. You could sleep over. So what's the latest forecast? How much snow? I haven't watched the actual forecast. Since about 8:30 or 9 o'clock this morning. But like I said, I kind of have an idea of feeling stuff out. So, I'm really not feeling it. I don't feel like a big storm is coming. I could be 100% wrong with that. It's, not a big storm coming. Or we might get walled. But I like to think the opposite, because what I do, like say, if I watch one forecast and it says 8 to 10 inches, I'll put on another forecast hoping it says 6 to 8 inches. And I'll put on another TV channel and they might say 3 or 4 inches. So I'll go with the 3 to 4 inch one. But I'm not talking about today. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Buffalonians. Yeah, so true, Bill. That is very, very true. We're used to the snow, and when it gets done, we just get out and get it done. For sure, Bill. Everyone is waiting on news of the game, including myself. Yeah, the Thursday game, what you're talking about for the Thanksgiving game, yeah. People are saying that they want to move the game to the Lions again. So I don't know. They might, oh, I'm sorry, I just did something right there. They might see, people like to blow stuff up in regards to the football game. I have no idea that that they're gonna move it. I believe as long as we get under 2 feet of snow, they can get it cleared out. But if we get more than 2 feet of snow, because there's big money. If there's big money to be made, they'll get the big contractors to come out with their front end loaders and they'll get the lots cleared out. But there'll be some problems with parking. Can't have the holidays without snow. Oh yeah, you can, Shredder. Yep. Last year was pretty nice on Christmas. I actually had a sweatshirt on. I remember 2004. Yep, 8 feet at the same time last year. Yeah, that was on this date too that it would snow. It was Snowvember, we called it back in that day. Yeah, tomorrow Yeah, that's true. Very true. Also hearing, but no spectators. I didn't hear nothing about that with no spectators. That could be a possibility. That could be. Let me flick you guys back around so you can see the sun on this building because it looks kind of boring talking to me. I want to go to settings, camera, guys for a ride. Actually, I'll take you guys to the botanical gardens. That's where I'll take you guys so you can check that out. Keep reading the chat. Well, you can see the sun's out now. It's nice and sunny, but we still got them little lake effect clouds forming, but they're got nothing coming out of them. So Dallas always plays. What team normally play? Detroit, Dallas, and Denver. Yeah, true, true. But yeah, the football games are fun to watch on Thanksgiving Day. You know, have some dinner, get filled up, and then just feel like being lazy the rest of the day. So that's for sure. Because right now it's 37 degrees where I'm at, 37. That's my car thermometer, so it might be off by a degree or two. But they also, I was talking about not driving like on the throughways and that in our area. If you start getting a lot of snow, take the, I don't want to say the back roads, but take alternate routes to get to where you got to go. Because at least you could find a side street sooner or later or a gas station to pull in and get gas. So they're talking about closing the throughway at 4 o'clock today in Buffalo from Rochester to Erie, Pennsylvania. I mean, that is a good move in a way. But the last snowstorm we got, when we got 7 feet of snow back in 2017, they closed it, and but that was all backed up. People were stuck on it, so they kicked them off, and they kicked all the traffic through my area, and they weren't able to keep up with the snow plow in the streets and that. So like all the like the FedEx got like them pop or pup campers. I want to say they got small little trailers behind them, and they have like 2 trailers on it. Those guys are getting stuck. Same thing like with the big brown UPS, the trucks that do the deliveries to your house, they were getting stuck everywhere too. So once that happened and all that traffic started coming through, when they diverted it off the throughway because they were closing all the major routes down, it just clogged everything up. So in my area with the snow plowing, it was really became a pain in the neck because you had to try to get across like major intersections that were all just totally blocked off because everybody was jammed up and stuck. So a lot of times I get stuck like because where I snowplow my route, I got 4 little sections. I got four small areas that I snowplow, and they're all probably within a 2 mile radius. But they're sectioned off by some major local traffic in the area that goes down. So that stinks when they start kicking them in our area. But if it don't start snowing, they should leave them open, in my opinion, keep it going. Because a lot of times you get on the throughway, you get somebody from our area, from the Buffalo area, that knows how to drive a semi. He could drive that semi through anything. Usually pretty good. Because I know many times back in the day, we used to play travel hockey with my kids when they were younger. And a lot of times we'd either play in Erie, Pennsylvania, or we go to Cleveland for the weekend to play hockey. And a lot of times I would come back and I would ride the back of an 18-wheeler, and I had no idea I couldn't see nothing. All I just followed his taillight. So a lot of those professional drivers, they could really drive through the snow, especially if they got a load. And I could see if they're empty and don't got no weight on there or nothing, then they're a problem. But it would be in my opinion, they do a pretty good job of driving through the snow. So they kind of a professional driver could kind of keep it going, keep everything moving, get you home. But if you're new at it or something, or you're empty, that's a whole different story. But I'm not feeling the storm. I'm not feeling it at all. The wind's got to change around. Maybe tonight they'll kick up and see. You lived in Lancaster in the 1990s, yeah. Back in the 1990s, Bill, I used to go all the time to Lancaster Speedway for many years and had a lot of fun. Back to Cleveland. That's where our friend Square Table Degenerates is from. He's in the Cleveland area. We got people all over the place, that's for sure. Can't read what you're saying real quick. Yeah, I'll take you guys to the Botanical Gardens by our little section. This is a nice church they built. It's a lot of people come to visit the church over here. So that's like a national monument. A lot of people come. It's called Our Lady of Victory Basilica. So a lot of people stop by and visit that, and at the same time they'll come right over here to the Botanical Gardens. It's over here. It doesn't look that great on the outside, but if you go inside there, it's really, really nice. You know, they got all the windows painted white and that, but they put a lot of money into that. And if you go inside the Botanical Gardens for a tour, especially in the wintertime, you'd think that it was, summertime. So I'll stop in a second. I'll read the chat. Just gonna try to get through the signal. See what you guys got going on here. But yeah, we got all green. But that could change in an instant. And being if you're from the Buffalo, New York area like Bill was, that could change in an instant. 15 minutes and the weather could change. So this is they got a little public golf course here. It's only a 9-hole, so it's not the greatest, but it's something to do and it's cheap. So if you're looking for something to do, a lot of people come through here and they go rollerblading or they ride their bikes. I'll pull in here. I don't know if I can park here, but I'm gonna park here for a second. Oh, they got a greenhouse back there too. I haven't been here in a couple years, so I didn't know they had a greenhouse back in there. That shows you. And this is where I grew up. I lived right around here my whole life. And I didn't know that. But you can see the clouds are getting darker back there, but they're not pitch black yet. When they're pitch black, then we got some snow coming, that's for sure. But we still got a little bit of leaves on the trees. Not a lot, but some. So there might be some power outages too coming to our area. Like when we had October storm back in 2006, that was a pretty crazy day. And I read what you guys are saying right here. Okay, we went back to Cleveland. Yes, they are. Yep, they're all volunteers. I did that back in the day. Yeah, the biker fight. Yeah, where that guy got shot. Yep, I remember that. I wasn't there, but I remember seeing it on the news. Bill, where are you from? The Cleveland area. If the weather is bad, I will keep pace with the trucks. As for the road condition, he's in Fairview Park. 5 minutes from me. That's cool. Yeah, if you want, Bill, check out Square Table. Subscribe to him. He does a lot of cool stuff. A lot of these guys on the channel I'm friends with, they got their own channels too. Shredder, no, because people are stealing things, so they lock them up at night, certain hours, and that's because I don't want to say people are stealing things, but it's become a lot easier ever since we had the riots, I should say, and so the police department is more cautious of what they're doing in regards to, they want to go home to their family too, so they're locking stuff up in regards to crime, because crime definitely is up, but like I said, that's because everybody's taking a movement to be more safe than to do more question asking, because people I don't want to say people aren't respecting the police officers, which really stinks. But That's what that. Let me see what you guys got going on. I go to Fairview Park McDonald's many times a week. And I like McDonald's too. Hey, Tuna Can, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Right in my neighborhood. Awesome. You look like Uncle Fester on there. That's awesome, right, Bill? Right up the street from me. That's cool, definitely. But yeah, Bill, check him out. Joe, throw your link up there if you want. I don't care. And he could jump on and check you out one of these days. Yeah, check it out. Throw it up there. I don't care if you put your link in there. You can do what you guys want. I'm just here, just reporting. First thing you want, Buffalo, snowblower. Yep. Yep, your snowblower, as long as you drain the gas at the end of the winter time, and you're in good shape. It'll start all the time. Okay, I'll go, McKinley. Want to look at that? Yeah, I'll go there right now. I got a couple minutes. I tell people in the suburbs of Cleveland. Hello, Tuna. I'm going to go up there right now. I'm a minute away. What do you think of the governor of New York? I don't want to say. We need to change everywhere, but I don't want to chase people away with politics. But we need change across the board on everything just to try to make things back in order. So, but it's probably not going to happen. It's just my opinion, though. It's my opinion because we had two votes so far, two different voting elections, and nothing changed at all. So, but we do need change. But I don't want to chase people away by talking politics. So that's just my thoughts. And I got to go around the friggin' park, so it's going to be a minute. Oh, cool. I get kicked out over here. Nice. I'll be on McKinley in about a minute. Ed Koch? Nah. Nope. The best governor we had was, well, I don't want to say who was the best governor because, the Cuomos weren't there forever. So they kind of ran stuff their way. And then George Pataki. So, but Ed Koch, I have no idea. Yeah, Bill, check them out if you get a chance one of these days, or right now, click on and see. And there's a lot of cool stuff in regards. Hey, I'm turning on McKinley right now. Yeah, they still got a lot of leaves on the trees up here too. So if we do get that heavy wet snow later, we're gonna get a lot of breakers and branches down here. Cheers for the beers. Yep, we like beer here, definitely. We'll take a beer for everybody. You want to meet Mike Tyson? That'd be pretty cool, actually. Meet Mike Tyson. That'd be cool if you get into the interview. That'd be great. That'd be fun. See what you got. Yeah, Bill, I'll be back. But thank you for stopping by, Bill. Thank you for stopping by. I'll go live later when it starts snowing. But then I'm gonna go to sleep for the night because I'll be up and at it all day tomorrow. So it gets tiring. I don't want to say it gets tiring. It get mental tiring. It is mental tiring because you got to watch out for everybody because everybody's in a rush. Nobody wants to wait. Everybody's in a hurry to go nowhere. So we shall see. But yep, here's all your leaves. Tuna can. Look at all the leaves here. That's weird because if you drive a couple miles out, all the leaves are off the trees, but they're hanging tough in the city. So now this is considered, where I'm at, it's actually considered South Buffalo. So when you hear South Buffalo on the news, we're like all one little section, all right next to each other. But I don't snowplow in this little area right here. They don't do a good job of snowplowing these streets. They're like secondary streets, so Sometimes it takes 24 hours for them to get snowplowed, or a little bit longer. So I stay out of this area. And in regards to that, also, the houses are so close together. Not necessarily on this street. This is a nice street that I'm on, but on these side streets, the houses are so close that you could barely get your truck in there. And when you can't get your truck in there with a little bit of room, I pass on them because I don't want to slide over and bump the person's house. Because one time I was trying to push some snow and I kicked my rear end out because it was too heavy, and I slid to the side and I bumped the customer's house. But good thing there was no damage to the foundation or to the siding or nothing. So tight ones I pass on. But if I was younger, I would stick with the tight ones. I would take them on and not be scared. But as I get older, I get wiser. I work smarter, not harder. I never believed that. It's like I never believed, measure twice and cut once. Not me. Or to use a level, but now, like I said, now that I got older, I do believe in it. That's for sure. Let's see what you guys got going on. I really can't read the chat, so. But yeah, this is McKinley Parkway. I'm right by a nice little homestead park called Casanova. I got a nice little golf course in there too. And they're affiliated with the last Botanical Gardens. They take care of that also in our area. But yeah, we got some leaves, and they were talking about canceling school for tomorrow. A lot of schools did already. So maybe because they're canceling schools, it'll be a bust. So what do we got here? Better hurry up, McRib won't last. I hear you, Bill. Like twice a day. I have no idea. But when you go, Joey, get me a coffee too, please. Black. I'll go to Vegas. We're going to Vegas then? Never been there. Never been to Las Vegas. Maybe someday. I'm not a big fan of. Let's see what Tuna Can says. What's up, Tuna Can? Lots of green. Okay, watching someone driving their truck backing out. Lots of green leaves. Yeah, lots will come down. Yeah, if we get that heavy snow tonight, it sticks to them. I'm on Tift Street now. Tift and South Park. So yeah, they'll be breaking. But if you guys, anybody from the area, if you guys are around here during the October surprise weekend back in 2006, that was pretty weird because all the leaves and the tree branches were cracking and all the transformers were exploding and the power was going out. It was pretty amazing. Watching the transformers, be like all these blue lights flashing in the sky. I lucked out during that storm though, because my street where I lived, it didn't lose power at all. And then a couple of streets, real close to me, they were out power for like 5 or 6 days. So I got lucky on that one. So maybe the luck will continue. A lot of green will come down. Yep. What did Shredder say? Can't read. Okay, I got it. It's traffic light coming up, so we'll see what we got going on. But yeah, it's getting a little bit darker, but also with the clocks being changed back, it's later than it actually is. Joey, he ripped the bottom, got fine. Mike Tyson. Yeah, Mike Tyson is trying to do something with his ear thing. I heard him that Evander Holyfield was going to do something with them. That's what's going on. So the report that I could give right now is still 36 degrees. I don't know which way the wind's blowing. I got to get my second phone and I could check stuff out then. But it's a beautiful day in Buffalo, and we'll get through the snow no matter how deep it is. Just like I never been through a tornado. I never been through a hurricane, so I have no idea what that would be like. So I couldn't give a comment on that. So that's what That's what the funny thing is with the people coming around that are chasing storms. If they're not from the area, they really could be misleading. We had a forecast in our area, and he actually was from the Cleveland area, Cleveland, Ohio, and he got picked up by a major news station in Buffalo, New York. And he came out one day and he said, "Oh my God, it's snowing like crazy." He was live. You could actually count the snowflakes in the area. I thought to myself, because he was from Cleveland, I said, my friend, I said, I can't believe he's reporting like that live on a TV station because it wasn't snowing at all. So he made it seem a lot worse, but he lasted for like a year or two, and then I don't know if he took a better job or if they shipped him out, but he was way over exaggerating stuff. But from the looks of the windmills, I can see the windmills in the distance. It looks like the wind's coming out of the northwest, more or less, my area, northwest, because they're kind of facing, the windmills are facing the points on the rotors. They're actually facing towards like Fort Erie, Canada, or the Peace Bridge area. If you guys are familiar with the areas around here, Peace Bridge, they're kind of facing that way. And over there, let's see what you got going on. I got it, Mike Tyson. I do lunch. Tuna can. I was by the lake earlier. We went to Hamburg Beach. We went to by Hoax. We stopped over there, and I did was out at the water. I probably won't go back to the beach till probably the morning, unless it kicks up, because I'll have to snowplow when it starts getting bad. But as for now, my thoughts are I'm going to go 10 to 12 inches. That's what I'm thinking for the whole storm. I could be wrong, but I hope I'm right, because things sometimes get blown out of proportion. And like I said, a lot of people are really making this to be like the snowstorm of all snowstorms. And you know what? By Monday, it'll be all over with. It'll be done. It'll be just a memory. So, as long as everybody stays safe and doesn't get hurt. So, just waiting and see. I'll have to. I can't check now because I'm doing it live. I can't check my radar because I don't got my other phone with me. See what's going on. That's a low estimate, you think, tuna can? That's what I'm thinking. I'm not feeling the snow. I'm not feeling it. So that's what I'm hoping for. I could be wrong. That's for sure. But tuna can, if you go on my homepage and click on the community tab, I got a bunch of pictures that I put up there from like the estimates that they were giving out for the snowfall totals over the last 2 or 3 days. So if you want to check that out, you'll probably laugh at it. It'll give us something to reconsider and see how right or wrong they were. I was watching another local, I don't want to say local person, but another storm chaser, and he had they said that we were in extreme weather condition coming up. They had this is from the National Weather Service too, out of Buffalo. So we were picked for there was 5, 1 being not bad and 5 being the worst. We were number 5 on there in the black section for major power outages and problems with communications and that. You hope for that as well, Tuna Can? Yes, I do also, because as fun as it may seem, if we were 10 years old, 12 years old, it might be, something to have fun in and go. But when you got to deal with it, like myself, it's not fun. But then again, I'm getting older too, so it's not as fun, because I fought a couple. This will be number 5 for me. 5 major storms that I've been through, working through them. That as it gets older, and I'm just more concerned with my safety than when I am worrying about the snow. Because if somebody's got to take a day off or 2 from work because they can't get there, so be it. Let it be. Be safe than sorry. That's for sure. Yep, 3 or 4 feet. No, thank you. But like I said, it's clouding up in our area a little bit. It ain't looking too bad. Not yet. I'm right by the Union Ship Canal, hanging out. A couple minutes. See what we got going on. It says with the heavy wet nature of the snow. Yeah, yeah. I have a friend of mine lives in Orchard Park. I was talking to him a little while ago. He said he had about 5 to 6 inches last night of super heavy wet snow. A lot of it was sleet and grapple in it too, he said, but it was super wet. So, but that's what we're going to get too. That if it comes up and catches us, that's going to be with how warm the lake is compared to the temperature. But I'm still at 36 degrees, so hope nobody is walking the streets. Well, you always got people out walking around. Nobody stays home, so you just got to be cautious. And if you're standing aside, you might end up, if it's a big city plow or a town plow, you might get a little snow thrown on you because if they go 30, 40 miles an hour, it really flings the snow pretty far. With the blades, you might get a little wet. But people are always, you know, out and about doing stuff. I'm listening, but gotta go prep the pork shoulder roast. Okay, MD, thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Enjoy your day. If you're still listening, have a good one. And then check back later. I'll go live this evening to start snowing, or I'll be snowplowing tomorrow if you want to come along for the ride and ride shotgun. We'll have fun. We're going to be joking around. Thank you. No, no, they might get knocked over, but they're not going to get buried. Never. No. Unless you had like a front end loader, you dropped all the snow on them. Then that'd be a different story. Yep, JV, that's cool. Yep, thank you. Thank you, Tuna Can. Yep, I have a lawn service, landscaping service, and snow plowing. I'm all just in the Lackawanna, Blaisdell, a little bit of West Seneca, and a little bit of South Buffalo. I take care of just one little small area. Been doing it since 1993. Thank you so much, but thank you for stopping. When I go live, this evening, if it starts picking up, but they're saying it's not going to start till like 7 or 8 o'clock, possibly in our area. I'll go live for a little bit and show you how hard it is, but I'm not going to actually do no snow plow until the morning. I'm not going to keep chasing the snow in circles and circles and circles, especially with gas being, $4 a gallon. The truck gets thirsty once in four-wheel drive, but all my stuff's close to each other, so it's not a big deal in regards to, I don't waste time driving around. I used to when I was younger, but not no more. Keep the route real tight and all close to each other, so I don't have to waste time driving around. And it's also good too, because if you get a lot of snow, I just gotta, once I get in that one little section that I'm working on, I could stay there. I don't have to worry about driving to other areas that might take you extra time to get there. So, but those are all lessons learned, lessons that I learned over the years, and you just kind of keep gathering your knowledge you got and make the best of it. I don't do no commercial plowing. I haven't commercial plowed in years. I just don't have enough help anymore. Help is hard to come by. I should say reliable help is hard to come by now, as everybody's got an excuse. Yes, thank you, MD. Thank you so much. You have a great day. Thank you for stopping by. It was a lot of fun talking with you. Yeah, maybe someday we'll take a ride down. I'll become a storm chaser and I'll drive down by you in Texas and we'll see what's going on down there. Closest I've been to you was Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and New Orleans. My uncle lived down there. So that's as close as I ever got to Texas. Maybe someday. Oh, we got a couple power. I don't know. I just got a text, so hopefully that didn't mess up my thing. Ought to be fun, definitely. What's it say? Yep, everything's fun, Joey, till you got to jump out and do some snow shoveling and everything. And it's not too fun. Take you guys for a ride. We'll see what it looks like at the top of the skyway. A couple minutes away. There's a couple power guys over there. Yep, wouldn't want to. Power guys get paid good money, but I wouldn't want to have to do the job, especially when it's so cold out and you're in the elements and that. It's not fun. I wonder where they're staging. I have to see. So the clouds are starting to thicken, but the clouds really, they look ominous, but they got nothing going on yet. Nothing at all. You guys are right on top of the Skyway. I'll show you where the Sabres play real fast. I'll show you a nice little casino next to where the Sabres play that I stop at a lot of times. And then I'll be wrapping it up about 2:30. Gonna go get something to eat, then I'll come back on later. I gotta pick up my truck from the shop, my plow truck at 3, so got a busy day. Got to put the plow on that. That's ready to go, though, hopefully. The other truck's ready to go. Got a big link freighter coming in. I can see off in the distance. Gonna be pretty choppy on it. It says JB. Awesome at tuna can. I missed the tuna can set. Yeah, they'll definitely earn their money, but it's a tough job in regards to you can't hurry. You got to be really safe on that. Can't make no time in regards to cutting corners like a lot of other jobs could do, because you get shocked and it could be over with just as quick as it started. So, yep. And then I really can't get a good view, but we were talking about Labatt Blue Beer earlier with the beer truck we were parked by, and they actually have a place down here. It's called Riverworks. They got a lot of little stuff they do that's pretty nice there for the community, and they actually painted a 6-pack of tall boy Labatt Blues off some empty grain silos, so it's pretty cool. Something to do. Buffalo's coming back to life a little bit down here at the canal side, starting to come alive, and people coming back to the area. So just $238 million, and the Powerball $93 million. So we're heading up to the Skyway right now. And right around the bend, I'll show you where the Sabres play in the casino. Coming up to in about 30 seconds. Yeah, back when you used to have poor cell phone service up here, my phone would always shut off up here at the top of the Skyway. It's pretty funny. There's those cans. I don't know if you can see them. That blue cans. This is General Mills, where they make like Cheerios, Lucky Charms. A lot of times you can smell it if you drive by. Lucky Charms in that area. And then right here is where the Sabres play coming up. Almost took the wall out over there. That wouldn't have been cool. But that's KeyBank Center where the Buffalo Sabres play hockey. And then they built onto it a nice little hotel, and they got like another little ice rink for them to practice at right next door. Sorry, you see, it's called the Harbor Center. And then the old Memorial Auditorium is down here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's still a hole where it was. They have like a little ice rink down there that they go ice skating at. And they actually did some roller skating this year. I forgot to go and check it out because the roller skating would have been a lot of fun. The videotape roller skate, but I'll do it next year when it comes back. But that's a little ice skating. You can play curling. If you guys know what curling is from Canada, we use those big rocks, slide them on the ice, and use that. And then that's the Buffalo News, where they put the Buffalo newspaper out of. And then here's a casino we like going to all the time. It's called the Buffalo Creek Casino. You guys got the tour of Buffalo. It looks better the other way looking at it. City, but it's really not that big of a city in regards to. Here's a better view of the city. If I should have took a better picture the other way from at the casino. There's that Marine Midland Tower. Now it's called M&T Bank. Here's where the Bisons play, the Buffalo Bisons baseball team, AAA. That's where the Toronto Blue Jays played during the COVID when everybody was sick. They came to Buffalo and played their home games. So, but you couldn't go. You could watch them on TV, but you couldn't go. So it was a weird thing. Because Toronto, if from Buffalo to Toronto, if you guys on a good day, I could probably make it to Toronto in less than 2 hours if there was no stop and go traffic. Because a lot of times you drive up towards Toronto and it'll be a beautiful sunny day. There won't be a cloud in the sky. Sunday afternoon, you're going 70, 80 miles an hour, and all of a sudden it stops out of the blue. So maybe some of you guys, if you're from the Toronto area, could vouch for that. You wouldn't think that you would get stopped out of the blue with the traffic, but haven't been to Toronto for a while. Haven't been to Fort Erie. Fort Erie is a nice little town on the other side of the Peace Bridge in Canada. Real close by. They got a lot of good restaurants down there we like going to, but we haven't gone there since everybody started getting sick. So they had some crazy border restrictions between the two countries. So I haven't been there probably almost 3 years now. So soon it'll be time to start going back. That's for sure. Here's some sirens. Hopefully they're not looking for me. That's for sure. But so far the report is, from what I see, like I said, I don't see much of anything. I do see clouds north of the city, so maybe Lake Ontario is kicking up a little snow, like up in Niagara and Orleans County might be getting a little bit of snow, because those are darker clouds compared to what I see south of the city. So that's awesome. But everybody, I'll be back on live. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go get some lunch. So everybody, thanks for checking me out. Thanks for stopping by. Everybody be safe and have a great day. I'll be back live, and all the new people that stopped by, thank you so much. Hope you had fun. Hopefully I see you guys again. Everybody be safe. Thank you. Bye-bye.